typical meals that you see me creating, especially in the summertime, are just simple meals. They are very low budget, and it's using items that I have grown in my gardens or all around my property. Hi everybody, and welcome to today's video. I am Homestead Tessie. Today I'm going to show you just a typical day in the kitchen. Now my meals are, like I said, very simple. I like to find ways to take every little piece of property that I have and plant things that are edible. I also love flowers as well. I'm cutting up some of the parsley that did very well in this raised garden bed, and we're going to be working on a kitchen project using this parsley. How do you cook when you do not want to spend a lot of money? You use wholesome ingredients and you cook by scratch. Cooking by scratch definitely saves you the most money, the most that you get out for your dollar. But it does take a lot of time in the kitchen. Buying reduced meat makes a huge help as well. When creating our meals, they are very simple, and we eat a lot of beans. Beans is so frugal. I'll have it with beans and rice. I'll have it beans and baked potatoes. We'll have some chili. We have bean burrito. You name it, we eat a lot of beans. When I make all these homemade meals, I have so many canning jars. I have some ham in the oven. It's ham balls, like ham loaf, and some baked potatoes. And I'm making a meal for tomorrow. And now I have all of these jars I have to wash up. I keep a basket in my kitchen. That way when I wash the jars up, I can put them in the basket, and then I can put them away in my out kitchen. I'm gonna go ahead and wash the dishes. I just harvested some parsley. I need to cut that up, and I'm going to put that in the freezer. I have some dehydrated, and I also have some with parsley butter, but this parsley, I'm just going to freeze it, and then that I add when I make my chicken stock. As I clean the dishes, I am so thankful for all of the food that I have home canned over the years, and I'm making chili, and also the meal is in the little oven. That is the oven that I use. Our propane oven does not work, but we have this tabletop oven, and we've had it now for about 7 years, and it works amazing. But simple foods, to try not to heat the kitchen up too much, is always the goal for mine. The little oven at the counter, it does heat up quite a bit, but it's not as much as a propane oven would. Let's get these dishes washed up. It's nice when you use your home canned goods because you don't have nothing to throw away. Look at all these jars from today's meal. It's really surprising all of the things that you can find that you can use to help present a meal and give it more nutrients. I always love having fresh food in my meals, and the colors. I love having meals with a lot of color. Greens, oranges, and reds. Those colors have a lot of nutrients in them. So I'm going to flash freeze this parsley. I love to freeze, I love to can, and I also love to dehydrate. And that way you have a rounded pantry of all kinds of different kinds of food. So the part that's going into the plastic bag is going into the freezer, and the glass jar will stay in the refrigerator to garnish food, and we also love to eat it. with our meals. It's been a year now that I have hot running water, and I'm so thankful for that. When it's hot like today in the summertime, I reuse my dishwater. Why put it in the septic when my flowers need watered? I just take this, everything I use is organic, and I water the flowers. We eat a lot of potatoes and a lot of beans and a lot of rice. These ham balls were really good. Now the ham was already made. I got it at the Amish store and I just formed them into the ham balls. I use a little bit of our Velveeta cheese and it will melt really nicely. You use a little bit of sour cream and that's our meal. So simple, very frugal, and refreshing on a hot summer day. Being a stay-at-home mom my whole life, I really don't know anything about the outside world and what it would be like to work out in the corporate world. I'm very thankful to be able to stay at home and do all of the things that I enjoy. I marvel at the energy that women have to work away for a living. I'm very thankful to be able to be in my little homestead and just work at my own pace. Today I saw something that really reminded me of the direction that I want more in my life. And the sign was, too blessed to be stressed. And that's something I am trying to learn every single day and try to instill that into my mindset on days where I'm frustrated or on days when things just don't go right. Is to always remember that I am too blessed to be stressed. So as I hang up the tea towels on a very humid day where you see all the dew, I love it in the morning here at this place because the dew settles in and by 10 and 11 o'clock the sun is out and it's bright, but it has a very peaceful, almost eerie type of feeling to it when we have such heavy dew. And I know a lot of people talk about it when I'm outside and it's so dew-like. I really like living in Dew Valley. I really enjoy it here. It's a very quiet neighborhood. All of the people around me are women that are retired. And so it's very interesting to be able to be around other women that are much older than me but are retired. I have a very nice life and I'm very thankful. So next time you feel stressed, remember that we're all too blessed to be stressed and taking it one day at a time. I put my garden videos at the very end because I know a lot of people maybe get tired of seeing the garden, but this is my life. This is where I spend most of my time, harvesting peppers and cucumbers and herbs, and this is where my happy place is. And so I like to put this in my video because it is my daily life. If I didn't have videos out every single day, I probably wouldn't show so much of this, but this is what I do. This is my life and it gives me the greatest peace. Well, hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you this product and then we're going to go in the kitchen and we're going to use it. But let me show you this. Absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful gift this would make. It is a beautiful leather pouch, but we're going to open it up. Now my husband loves to hunt and he loves to work in the kitchen. He likes to be his own personal chef. This is perfect for him. Let me show you. Okay, so we're going to open this up and then I'll show you what it looks like. So it rolls out like this and it is a set of beautiful knives. Take a look at this. So this is great for barbecue or great if you're camping, hunting, Absolutely gorgeous. So let's go ahead and let's just see what the knives are. Each knife has a really nice protective sheet on it. So it looks just like this. These are the knives. And then it does have a knife sharpener. And it does have I use these as a kitchen shears, so it does have the kitchen shears.